Oh, it was a really fulfilling thing for me to be here at the first meeting of its kind where journalists from all over the Asia-Pacific region are able to take time away from the constant deadlines in the newsroom and that kind of high pressure and really think about their profession and what it entails, particularly at this time when we're dealing with conflicts and emergencies that are so complex and an increasingly complex information environment as well, and actually come up with something that might lead to actually helping people most in need and even possibly saving lives.
As a spokesperson for this group of the media leaders, do you think this conference has achieved its objective?
I do, actually. This starts a conversation. We come from such diverse backgrounds. Some people work for websites, some people are just bloggers, some people work for state media organisations, some for international organisations. The media environment in Australia is going to be completely different from the media environment in China, for example. But this means we're talking to each other. We can share our ideas of best practice. We can help each other with tips about areas that we're familiar with. As I say, this is information that could prove incredibly valuable in the future.
What topic did you find most interesting?
I actually found the topics that were dealing with how to be... I found the topics that dealt with the humanitarian reporting most interesting. Because, all through the years, I've been in journalism 20 years, we're often driven by a commercial imperative or some sort of editorial imperative. But there are, through the Red Cross, a lot of... there's so much information available about what works and what doesn't work to protect the most vulnerable and to help the most vulnerable. And I find that very informative, and it gives me extra context, I guess, with which to practice my profession.
What's your expectations before you come for this conference?
What my expectations were... The conference achieved more than I had expected, actually. I did not really know where it was going to go, because you see a list of participants, and it's really up to the participants to decide how far to take it. But it ended up being really a very ambitious, engaged group.